Right now, somewhere on Earth, two people are kissing, and nobody thinks twice about it. Humans kiss in movies, at weddings, before sleep, before leaving for work. Some people even kiss complete strangers at parties. It feels so normal that most humans never stop to ask a very strange question. Why do we kiss at all? Because think about it. Kissing is weird. You press your lips against another person's mouth, exchange saliva, breathe each other's air, and somehow your brain interprets this as romance. No other behavior in human relationships is this strange. And for most of history, nobody knew where it came from. So when did ancient humans actually start kissing? The answer is far stranger than most people realize. Most animals do not kiss. Dogs don't kiss romantically. Wolves don't. Chimpanzees almost never do the way humans do, which means kissing is not some universal behavior built into all life. It is deeply human. But here's where things become confusing. Not all humans kiss either. Anthropologists studying cultures around the world discovered that some societies never developed romantic kissing at all. In fact, a 2015 study found that less than half of human cultures regularly kiss romantically. Think about how insane that is. Something that feels completely natural to you doesn't even exist in some human societies, which means kissing is partly biological, but also cultural, and that makes its origin incredibly difficult to trace. The oldest written evidence of kissing comes from ancient Mesopotamia, roughly 4,000 years ago. Ancient texts from modern-day Iraq mention romantic kissing and sexual kissing between couples. Ancient India also contains references to kissing in early Sanskrit texts, thousands of years old. And by the time of ancient Rome, kissing had become so common that Romans actually had different categories for it. A kiss on the cheek, a kiss on the lips, a romantic kiss. The Romans turned kissing into a social system, but humans were probably kissing long before any civilization wrote it down. Because your body reacts to kissing in extremely specific biological ways. When humans kiss, the brain releases dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin, chemicals connected to pleasure, bonding, and attachment. Your heart rate changes, stress decreases, attention narrows completely onto the other person. In other words, your nervous system treats kissing like something important, and scientists think this may connect to one ancient human behavior: smelling. Humans are obsessed with scent in ways most people don't realize. Even today, your brain constantly analyzes other humans through smell unconsciously. Studies show people are often attracted to natural body odors that signal genetic compatibility, and kissing brings humans extremely close together, close enough to smell each other's breath, skin, and hormones directly. Some researchers believe kissing may have originally evolved as a subconscious way to evaluate potential partners. In other words, your brain may partially use kissing as biological scanning, and there may be another reason humans started kissing: mothers. Some scientists think romantic kissing evolved from ancient feeding behavior. Long before baby food existed, mothers in many ancient cultures pre-chewed food and passed it directly into a baby's mouth. This sounds disgusting to modern humans, but for most of history, it was normal. And because human babies are born unusually helpless, early humans spent enormous amounts of time in close facial contact. Over thousands of generations, humans may have emotionally connected mouth contact with bonding, comfort, trust, and care. Eventually, that behavior transformed into romance. But here's where things become truly strange. Humans are one of the few species that kiss while closing their eyes. Think about that. At the exact moment humans become physically closest to another person, they temporarily blind themselves. Psychologists believe this happens because the brain becomes overloaded by sensory information. Closing your eyes helps focus attention completely onto touch and emotion. In other words, humans evolved to experience kissing emotionally, not just physically. And ancient humans probably experienced this even more intensely than we do now, because ancient life had almost no privacy. People slept beside families, tribes, and children constantly. Romantic moments were rare. Emotional intimacy was rare, which meant physical affection likely carried enormous emotional weight. A kiss was not casual. It meant trust. And trust mattered because ancient humans lived in dangerous social environments. Choosing the wrong partner could destroy your survival chances completely. So humans evolved powerful emotional systems around bonding. Love, attachment, jealousy, heartbreak, and kissing became part of that system. But kissing also terrified many ancient societies. In medieval Europe, some religious groups viewed kissing as dangerous because they believed it triggered uncontrollable desire. Other cultures restricted kissing entirely in public. Even today, humans feel uncomfortable uncomfortable watching strangers kiss for too long, because kissing sits in a strange place between biology and emotion. Part survival instinct, part social ritual, part chemical addiction. And despite thousands of years of civilization, humans still react to kissing almost exactly the same way ancient humans did. Your heart speeds up. Your brain releases bonding chemicals. Your attention locks onto one person. Modern technology changed the world, but not this. Somewhere thousands of years ago, beside a fire in complete darkness, two ancient humans probably kissed without understanding why they felt so attached to each other afterward. And even today, most of us still don't fully understand it either.